everyone, welcome back to the channel English Literature. I am Ankita and we gather here to discuss Indian English Literature. As in last video, we discussed MEG 10 Block 1 Unit 4. So settling down of English as studies and medium, in which we got to know that how was English accepted as medium and also taught on a large scale. Let's move further with next block, Block 2, in which we'll discuss about Henry Louis Vivian Desrosiers and the early voice of identity. So let's discuss. Henry Louis Vivian Desrosiers was a pivotal figure in early 19th century India, renowned for his contribution on the cultural and intellectual awakening of Bengal, known as the Bengal Renaissance. Born in 1809 in Calcutta, now in Kolkata, to an Indian father and a Portuguese mother, Desrosiers' mixed heritage profoundly influenced his perspective on identity and reform. As an educator at the Hindu College in Calcutta, Desrosiers was a fervent advocate for rationalism, critical thinking, and social reform. His teaching methods were innovative and controversial, encouraging students to question orthodox practices and embrace a modern scientific approach to knowledge. This educational philosophy was a catalyst for the young Bengal intelligentsia, leading the formation of the Young Bengal movement. Desrosiers' influence extended beyond the classroom. He was a prolific poet and writer, using his literary talent to challenge societal norms and advocate for individual and national identity. His poem, imbued with romantic ideals, often highlighted themes of liberty, equality, and justice. Reflecting his commitment to these values, works such as To India, My Native Land, illustrate his deep connection to India and his desire for its cultural and intellectual emancipation from colonial rule. Despite his progressive views, Desrosiers' ideas were met with resistance from conservative faction within society. His push for social reform, including the abolition of practices like sati, the burning of widows, was seen as radical. The conservative backlash eventually led to his dismissal from Hindu College in 1831. So he was dismissed from the college in 1831. Reminders. Desrosiers' early death at the age of 22 in 1831 cut short his promising career, but his legacy endured. His left an indelible mark on his students and the broader intellectual landscape of Bengal. The Young Bengal movement, inspired by his teaching, contribution to challenge the status quo and promote ideas of social justice, equality, and self-awareness among Indians. Other aspects of his contributions are crucial to understanding his significance. Let's discuss with points also. So first point is promotion of free thought and debate. Desrosiers fostered an environment where free thought and debate were encouraged. Challenging the rigid social norms and religious orthodoxy of his time, his influence helped nurture a generation of thinkers who were unfair to question authority and tradition. This spirit of inquiry and debate was crucial in laying the groundwork for the Indian freedom movement. Second point, advocacy for social reform. Desrosiers was a staunch advocate for social reform, particularly in his opposition to practices like sati and child marriage. He campaigned women's education and empowerment, recognizing the importance of educating women for social progress. His advocacy helped spark a broader movement for social reform in Bengal and India. Third point, role in the Bengal Renaissance. As a key figure in the Bengal Renaissance, Desrosiers helped revive and modernize Indian culture and intellectual tradition. His engagement with the Western literary and philosophical ideas did not dismiss his appreciation for Indian culture. Instead, he sought to blend the best of both worlds, promoting a more inclusive and progressive cultural identity. Fourth point, impact on journalism and public discourse. Desrosiers' involvement in journalism was another important aspect of his work. He contributed to and edited several periodicals, using them as platform to disseminate his ideas on social and political issues. His writing in journals like the Hesperus and Bengal magazine reached a wider audience, helping to shape public opinion and foster a sense of Indian identity and nationalism. Fifth point, emphasis on secularism. Derosio's secular outlook was revolutionary for his time. He promoted a worldview that transcended religious boundaries, advocating for a society based on rationalism and universal human values. This secular approach was instrumental in forming a more unified and inclusive national identity. Mentorship and legacy. Derosio's mentorship for his students extended beyond the classroom. He formed the Academic Association, a debating society where students could discuss and critique various issues freely. This association became a breeding group for future leaders and reformers who would continue his legacy of challenging the status quo and advocating the progressive change. In summary, Henry Louis Vivian Derosio's contribution to the early voice of Indian identity were multifaceted. His promotion of free thought, social reform, secularism, and his active role in journalism and public discourse were pivotal in shaping the intellectual and cultural landscape of 19th century India. His legacy as a mentor and his influence on the Bengal Renaissance were instrumental in the evolution of modern Indian identity nationalism. Conclusion, Henry Louis Vivian Derozio was a seminal figure in the early voice of Indian identity. His efforts to instill a sense of rationalism, critique, inquiry, and self-respect among his students led the group work for a broader cultural and intellectual awakening in Bengal. His contributions to literature and social reform were instrumental in shaping the early discourse on Indian identity and nationalism. Derosio's legacy is a testament to the power of education and progressive thought in driving societal change. Hope you all understand what I'm trying to make you understand. So that was all for today. Louis Derozio was become a first voice of India, or we can say that early voice of India. So that was all for the today. Thank you to watching the video. Stay connected, stay healthy. Bye bye.